right, first thing, reminder, we got to go back to the first scale work thing. And so, first thing to check on is, can you play all the different scale shapes in the key of C without looking at them? So what I mean by that is, so with the old 7 string, starting at C Ionian or C major scale shape down here. So up and down, that guy, and then moving into the D Dorian. Whoops. Into the E Phrygian and so on. So if you can do that from memory, then the next thing would be you take that file. If you can't find it, let me know. But it is a file where you go up one, down the next. So the next thing would be going up the C Ionian, down the D Dorian shape, up E Phrygian, down F Lydian, and so on. So, yeah, because we need to have those memorized. Looking at the guitar profile, I mean, do you get benefit from it? Of course. However, like following Guitar Pro like that is good to help you get it memorized. So nothing bad about doing it that way for practice sake, but to make sure you can, to help with the improvisation and knowing your fretboard, like instinctively, you got to have them memorized. So let's make sure we do that. And then the other thing is, I want you to go through all those chord progressions, change positions if you need to. Like if you think one chord just sounds a bit too high pitched, put it in a lower pitch. Of course, with the 7 string, you got all kinds of options there. So very important that you think about, well, where am I playing these chords, and hear how it sounds. So practicing with drum track is a great idea. So let's have you go through all that, make sure that you play everything, and make sure you like how it sounds. And if you don't really care for how it sounds that you have, like already filled in, or if you think it's kind of a weird way to go from one chord to the next, the way you have it currently written, then rewrite it. Change things up. All right, so let's demonstrate the new number 1 where we have added a string. And as always, if you need to split things up, a good thing to do is work on the ascending by itself and work on the descending by itself. Get comfortable with both of those, or whatever's the most difficult, and then put them together. Here we go. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. number 2. So this would be another one. Another good one to split in half if need be. So just work on the hammer-on section by itself. You can work on the pull-off section by itself. And then put them both together. So I would say after the first practice session for both numbers 1 and 2, if it seems like, holy crap, this is going to be a pain in the butt to get up to speed, split it in half. And remember, we don't have to get these things up to our specific speeds before next week. We certainly want to try, and if depending on how progress is going, that will determine if I change things or not. We might just, so let's say for this guy right here, since it's a bit new, or it was definitely new anyway, if it feels like it's too much to work up at once, we'll definitely split it in half. And if even after you split it in half, it feels like just half of it's too much, we'll make changes there. But if working the whole thing up, it seems to be going well, and you're making some, fairly steady progress, it's just trending upwards in speed, then we can just stick with it and see how it goes. But if you ever get to a point you're stuck at the same speed for like 3 days straight, then we'll need to change things up a bit. And 240 is the minimum we're going for here. Just so you know, 240 is going to be the goal for this guy. So here it is at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Brain fart. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is going on with me? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And bonus speed 300. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 3. Going between a gallop and reverse gallop, back to back. Palmating all 16th notes, none of the 8s. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. $140. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. Any questions come up, let me know. And I'll see you again next week.